And it would be nice if kindness was contagious, but we know that it doesn't always work that way.
Right. So between the pandemic stress and now getting back out into real life, making kindness a priority, it would make a huge impact. Mental toughness expert Eric Rittmeyer is back with us. He's got 4 tips to help rekindle kindness towards other people.
Yes, and Eric, we love chatting with you. Thank you for joining us today. And this begins with listening. So talk about the importance of listening and how it relates to kindness.
Yeah, listening's so critically important, Joe. And we don't do this anymore, right? We listen with the intent to reply, not with the intent to understand. Just pay attention to any conversation when you're out at a restaurant. It's just 2 people, one person talking and the other person jumping in, and the other person jumping in. Listening means that we pay attention, we truly want to understand, we follow up with questions, we give them respect. And there's no coincidence that the letters in listen are the same letters in silent.
Oh, wow, that was a zinger. Oh,
wow, let that sit with you for a second.
Remember that.
Let's talk about appreciation. What do we need to do when it comes to appreciating people?
Yeah, here's the thing, Gina. We focus so much on our goals, on what we got going on in our lives, which is wonderful, we should. But when we put so much mental energy in towards focusing on these things, we don't have an opportunity to step back and appreciate what we have, to be grateful for our health, for our family. When we're able to appreciate, we can take a step back and say, you know what? I'm happy with what I have. Life is wonderful. I can then spread the love to other people. So it's all about just saying, hey, I'm happy with what I have. Let me step back and see if I can help somebody else out.
And this past year is a good reminder to sit back and appreciate.
Right.
After, everything got turned upside down. It's good to focus on what you can be thankful for. And another thing that we're talking about this morning is apologizing.
Joe, listen up.
Okay. I have a few things I need to apologize for this morning.
Apologizing, here's the key with this, right? When we apologize, it doesn't mean that we're saying we're wrong and you're right. It just means that we value our relationship more than our ego. There's an old quote that says, anger is an acid that causes more harm to the vessel in which it's stored than to anything on which it's poured. When we don't apologize, we can't allow that negative energy to go, and the other person can't start healing until we accept the fact that I'm sorry. It's like Justin Bieber said, right? It's okay to say I'm sorry. It's totally fine.
What about empathy?
Yeah, we're lacking in this, Gina. What is the deal with our nation? We can't empathize with people. Like, why can't we just relate and put ourselves in other people's shoes? Recognize that we're all going through difficult times right now. Understand that we're not all in the same boat with this pandemic. We might be in the same storm, but the mental preparedness we came into this with is varying based on how we went into it. So some of us are okay, others are not okay. If we can just empathize with people, put ourselves in their shoes, we can better respect where they are.
Yeah.
And so often you just don't ever know what people are actually going through.
It's so true. You got to have that perspective and keep that in mind. What's your advice for implementing these strategies throughout your day? I mean, how do you wake up and remember all 4 of those and remember to do them each day?
You take notes on what Eric says.
That's right.
And pull them out.
You know what? You go out and get a shirt like I got right here. I can't stand up too tall. The FCC be tracking me down for my shorts on the bottom. Kuna Matata, right? It's Lion King. Just no worries. Just go out and spread love. We have to assume the person next to us is loving, caring, and kind, because there's a 99% chance they are. If we just give people the ability to communicate and talk and understand that we all want happiness. Be kind to the person next to us. Kuna Matata. And I have a joke. Can I please tell you a joke? You were talking about space.
We love jokes.
Yes, let's hear it.
Did you hear about the new restaurant on the moon?
No. What restaurant?
Great food, no atmosphere.
Oh, I like that.
Tip your waiters. Tip your waiters.
We're going to go down a deep black hole with Gina. Those are her kind of jokes. Yeah, she's
They
going
are.
to add
I
that
have
to her
to use that
artillery.
one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric. Always so great to talk to you.
Love you guys. Thank you. Take
See
care.
you later. Hakuna Matata.
Right.
I want that shirt.
Hakuna Matata.
All right, 9:40 is your time. Before things get too off the rails, let's get you over to Belinda.